Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and welcome to Let's Play Yeast 2. It's been a little longer than I thought it would take to start this Let's Play. It's been about a year and a half since I first played Yeast 1 on the channel. I kind of intended to start picking up these games a little bit faster, but Trails and Digimon really took over the channel for the past year or so. And it's kind of intended to be a bit of a transitional LP before I start the next Trails game. This game's fairly short. It's an oldie but a goodie, and I think we're just gonna go ahead and jump in. We will play on the hardest difficulty because, oh, you know me, I'm a masochist. I've never actually beaten this game on Nightmare before. I've beaten most of it. Originally, I first played this game back in 2016, not too long after I first played the first Yeast game. And this is pretty much a direct sequel. You never pay attention to the first Yeast game. You're a dude named Adal. You collect some books and you scale a tower, and then you get teleported to this land in the sky. And we got some evil peeps here. And oh boy, they scheming. Oh, they're scheming. They know that we're trying to stop their schemes, and they just don't like it. Anime opening? Anime opening. Let's go. So this is like an old game. It originally came out in '88. This is a remake. But it's definitely, it shows its age on its sleeve. It still holds up pretty well. Even the original version. It's aged pretty gracefully compared to a lot of late '80s RPGs. Oh man, it's got some banging music though. All the Yeast games have fantastic music. I mean, you just kind of get to sit back and vibe to the anime cutscenes. So, we got some, oh, it's getting kind of dark. I think that little light there is supposed to be a doll getting teleported up to Yeast. Or East? I don't actually know how you say it. If it's just East, or if you I usually enunciate the Y, but I don't think you do. I think it's just East. So, I mean, this stuff, it's actually, it's not just random scenes. These are kind of important-ish. At least that beginning part where you can see a doll getting, collapsed on the plane there and getting rescued by Chickadee, whose name I don't remember. It's been about 2 years since I last played this game. I played it not too long after I Let's Play Yeast 1? No. Because I did a playthrough of Yeast 1 on Nightmare to see if I could do it. Wait, we got a little cutscene. Thank goodness! My name is Lilia. I'm from Lance Village. Y'all produce many lances over there? Where am I? You're near the village, in the land of Yeast. I'm just gonna say Yeast because it's what I'm used to. I had a premonition and, wandered this way. So you're crazy, got it. And suddenly there you were, falling from the sky. Bathed in a most spectacular light. A doll? You must guide a doll. Dina? I'm sure he'll be able to... Let us be on our way. All that we seek can be found in the shrine. Everything? What if you seek, the internet? Do you have internet in the shrine? What the? Am I seeing things? He fell out of the sky? But we're in the sky! How does that work? Yeah, that's what it looked like anyway. How is he Leonore? What kind of name is that? Leonor? I think that should do it, actually. His wounds aren't particularly dire. He'll be fine. He just needs a little rest. And a bunch of XP, because we've been de-leveled. Look, he's coming too. What's up? Just relax, please. This is a safe place. My mother and I live here. What's your name? A dog gave his name. A dog Christian. Your injuries are nothing serious. You're going to be just fine with a bit of rest. Lilia, Benoa, let's try and let him sleep for a while, as long as he needs. I should be getting back to the clinic. My brother's likely returned by now. Thanks for your help. We'll answer your questions later, Adol. For now, get some sleep. You need it. Yeah. I know I always sleep best when I'm filled with burning questions. Okay, how do I think I play this game with a controller. I think it's a little bit easier, but we do have to... Okay, so triangle is our inventory. We got some books. Zadal's a freaking nerd who carries books around. Okay, so square is exit. Well now, if it isn't a doll. Should you really be up and about already? Your wounds are still fresh. You mustn't strain yourself. Recover fully, then proceed on whatever quest you've undertaken. What's up? What's Ys? This land has been called Ys for ages. You speak as if you just got here. Are you from another world or something? This is Lance Village in Ys. You collapsed near a place we call the Ruins of Mundoria. Please make yourself at home. Have a look around the village if you'd like. What's a Mundoria? These days, Mundoria is in shambles. In its heyday, though, it flourished under the jurisdiction of the priests. Ever since the demons showed up, though, none of the villagers dared go near it. Well, almost none. Rastini Mine is particularly dangerous, you see, so we keep the entrance under constant guard. What's that about a mine? These are some old ruins intermixed with the mine tunnels at Rastini. Iron ore and herbs are quite abundant around such spots. We'd often gather them and call it mining. But ever since the demons showed up, well, even our half-hearted version of mining has seemed far less viable. Dr. Flair still goes down to pick herbs every now and again, though, despite our best efforts to convince him not to. Who are you? My husband passed away. What? That's not really the answer I expected from that question. My husband passed away when Lilia was very young, so it's just been the two of us for most of her life. Lilia is the only reason I've been able to cope with the horrors that continue to plague us here. If I were to ever lose her. Lilia's out at the moment. She took a basket with her, so I believe she's picking apples. If you go out for a walk, you may run into her. Got it. Are you honestly feeling better? Don't lie to me. If you're still injured, you should rest. Rest is for the weak. If you're going out, Adol, I have a favor to ask. Did you deliver this letter to Lenore's brother, Dr. Flair? You have received a letter? God, it's so quiet. Lilia may look well, but in truth, she suffers from a severe illness. I'd like to discuss it with Dr. Flair, but I don't think he's coming back to the village yet. And if something isn't done soon, I fear what may become of my poor daughter. So would you please search for Dr. Flair on my behalf and give him this letter for me? Yeah, we already said we would. I suppose the best place to start would be the clinic. It's possible he returned without me realizing it. I feel so bad for the poor girl. She doesn't even know she's sick. Okay, so how do I, like... Okay, so yeah, it's... The controls are a little weird. They're gonna take a little getting used to. So I want to go to options, sound... I think the music is fine. I think we just want to bump sound effects up. Can't really, it's kind of hard to tell if they're a little quiet in this video. We'll address them in the next video. You're the traveler who's been staying at Lila's house, no? You look well, feeling better, I take it. Lila was worried sick about you. You know, she's a very pretty young lady and as sweet as a bucket of sugar. And you're not so bad looking yourself. You never know, you two might be a match made in heaven. Doll doesn't have time for such petty concerns. We've got books. Hello, the masters of the house aren't in right now, I'm afraid, but do make yourself at home if you wish. Me? I'm Master Astol's housekeeper. Astol and the old man Legs both live here, though they're not related to one another. Got it. Now we could go around and talk to everyone. There's actually like a lot of dialogue in this game. I don't know how much of it was like in. I've never actually played the original version of East 2, so I don't know how much was added in, or like what exactly has changed in the remakes besides just making it look pretty or prettier. Because I mean, there is like a lot of dialogue in for like random NPCs and stuff, which is pretty impressive considering this game came out in like 1988 or something. Like the same year that like Final Fantasy came out, where NPCs had one line of dialogue, and they were like, "Go to the east," and that was it. Who are you? You're not. Are you Lila? Yeah, you're Lila. Adal, are you sure it's okay for you to go outside? Thank goodness. Lenore said you'd be fine, but I couldn't help being worried until I saw you recover with my own eyes. Here, I have an apple for you. They say one a day keeps Dr. Flare away. Okay, we have received a delicious-looking apple. I picked it myself. Remind me sometime, and I'll show you where the best apple trees can be found. So we're looking for a clinic. You a clinic? Brody, Beth, and... Wait, I already talked to you, lady. One thing is, if you walk into people, you talk to them. We gotta be a little careful. So that's probably that's an armory. Okay. That's a shop. Where's the clinic, yo? I haven't seen you before, mister. Where are you from? Far, far away. Mister, there's nothing far from here. Just because I'm a kid, you think I'm stupid or something? Hell yeah, dude. Oh, this is terrible. Just awful. What's with all the shouting, Lenore? Or Leonore? It's a carrier pigeon that just arrived with a note from Dr. Flare. There was a cave-in at the Rustini mine. The rocks have blocked the passage, and I'm trapped. I can only pray this bird makes it back with my letter. If you're reading this, please send help. This is terrible. You mean to tell me that Dr. Flare is trapped in the abandoned Rustini mine? So it would seem. I don't know what to do. I'd be completely lost down in that mine, and the demons would overpower me in a second. There's nothing I can do to help. I'm powerless. Wait, we have a swordsman among us, do we? Adal, won't you please go to Dr. Flare's aid? You know, I got these books, you see. Please, I beg of you, rescue my brother. We need him here now more than ever. Yes, Adal, please. It would mean a great deal to me as well. I mean, I'd feel bad if we said no, so... Thank you. What's that? Benoa asked you to deliver a letter to my brother. Alright, go Benoa. With the two of us pressuring you to find him, you really have no choice but to give in. I don't have much to give, but please use this to buy some new equipment. What about my fancy silver equipment from the last game? Oh, it just got yeeted into the Shadows realm? Okay, cool. We're counting on you, Adal. Show us what you're made of. Oh, and Adal, just so you know, you'll find a stall guarding the entrance to the ruins. He won't let you in without the Elder's permission, so you may wish to drop by the Elder's house before you go. Okie dokie. Will do. Sir, I would like a sword. I think you can like get one for free somehow, but I don't remember. There's demons all around. Going outside with no weapons or armor would be suicide. You should make sure you're well prepared for leaving the confines of the village. Buy a sword. We got some fine swords here. Always remember though to keep what you need and what you can't afford in balance. It's an important decision. I want a sword. It's pretty small and easy to handle. I wouldn't put too much faith in it if you're going to be fighting demons, but it's certainly better than nothing. 200 gold should cover you. Sure. You've received a sword. See ya. Can we buy a shield? How much does it cost? Please say 100 gold. 100 gold? Well, okay, thank you. We got a wooden sword and a wooden short sword. Not a wooden short sword, a wooden shield and a short sword. We are unstoppable. We cannot be beaten. We have already won the game. We have received the most powerful equipment the world has ever seen. How do I equip stuff? There we go. Oh my god, our strength has increased by 50% from 10 to a staggering 15. So we're looking for the Elder. Now, if I was an Elder, where would I be? I would be in the biggest house the world's ever seen. Here he is. What's up, dude? Ah, you must be the man Lila found out in the field. Adal, was it? My name is Cornell. I serve as this village's elder, and I actually have a question for you. I was walking in the ruins the other day when I crossed ways with a pair of young girls. Were they also from the surface? I would have asked them their names, but I was taken aback by their beauty. Don't be creepy, dude. They look just like the goddesses. Without thinking, I began, putting my hand down my pants. I began tailing them for a short while, but then they simply disappeared. Maybe I was just hallucinating. Anyway, I understand you have 6 ancient books with you. Might I please have a look at them? Do you know how much shit I went through to get these books? I'm not just gonna hand them over to you, old man. Adal showed them. Okay, yeah, sure, Adal. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. These are the books that the priests of Ys handed down to their descendants. These may very well serve as proof that the priests themselves have guided you here to Ys. Each holds the thoughts and memories of one of the 6 priests. There is a place in the Rustini mine known as the Sanctuary of Toel, where a statue of each priest has been erected. I believe your next course of action should be to return the books to the hands of these statues. When all 6 books have been returned to the priest, you may learn the nature of your destiny here in Ys. The entrance to Rustini mine is in the ruins of Mendoria, to the north of the village. A man named Astal stands guard there, but if you tell him that I've given you my blessing, he'll let you through. Now, couldn't we have just said you gave us your blessing before talking to him? Like, what was he gonna do? Call you up on the cell phone? All iron ore gratefully accepted. Okay, so how do I save this game? Is it note? Yes, saving the game. Files, save. Oh, don't look at that. I think those are old saves that I don't really know how to delete. I think I could probably find them on the hard drive, but just don't look at those for fear of spoilers. So I think, as I said earlier, I've never beaten this game on Nightmare. I played through like maybe 3/4 of the game, but I just never quite ended up beating it. It's pretty hard at the start, especially because the combat system's a little wonky. It's called the bump system, and you bump into people. So although Adal is able to harm enemies by attacking them off-center or from behind, Ys 2 also allows him to strike enemies successfully almost 100% of the time by approaching from a diagonal direction. So the beginning of the game combat's pretty much the same as Ys 1, but you do have magic added later on that adds a little bit more oomph to the combat. So like we have to be careful, because if we don't hit this dude at an angle or from behind, he will probably like one-shot us. Oh, we have done it. We have slayed our first monster. Let's go. So it is pretty like we can die very easily, but it's kind of offset by being able to save at all times. So combat's pretty fast and relatively fluid. Like we took half our HP because we got hit once. It's a lot of this. Like I said, there is some stuff added later on in the game that we have acquired an ancient tablet. Like we'll eventually get a fireball spell that will be like our main source of combat power. Okay, so we probably want to try and level. I think if you level, do you get full HP? Okay, I don't really want this dude on me. Because we're at 2 HP, so if we get hit once, we die. Now there's a lot of saving and reloading in this game, especially when you're playing on this difficulty. Oh my god, they're so mad. Well, yeah, sometimes they get the drop on you. I do think it's a little quiet still. So let's bump up the sound a little bit. Now it's maybe a little too loud. I don't know. So we're looking for a Mr. Astal. Oh, okay. Well, sometimes that'll happen. I kind of forgot we were at no HP. We also will eventually get a way to heal, so it won't be quite as life and death as it is right now. So really, you really want to try and get up. There's Mr. Astal. Unfortunately, we do want to get at least like a level or two before we go into the depths of the dungeon. What's up, old man? Huh? Who might you be? Ah, wait, I know you. You're the boy Manoa was looking after. How the hell do you know? I guess it's probably been a few days. My name, believe it or not, is Legs. You may call me the Leg Man if you so desire. You look like a swordsman of some skill. As such, I have a favor to ask of you. Nah, best if I don't. You're not yet strong enough to handle the power of the priests. Okay. He's the potion seller. You can't handle his strongest potions. Let's see. Well, I mean, I want to try and get the drop on one of these guys. We can just burst him down into a corner. It'll... Didn't quite work. So I think we do want to... You know, it's a little touch and go here at the start. Oh my god, he's too smart. He can't be defeated. His denies from awkward angles. No one has ever expected this level of play. We've done it. We've defeated him. Now we just need to kill one more. Ah, don't look at that. Don't look at that. Just pretend you didn't see that. If I think about it, I'll delete those saves. You know, when I started the game up, they weren't actually showing up for some reason. So I was like, I didn't know what happened to them. I didn't know if they'd been like saved to another computer or something, because I'm pretty sure I played this game last on this computer. We have leveled up. We do not get full HP. We just get a little tiny HP boost. Hey there, I'm Astel from Lance Village. You're a doll, right? It's good to see you're feeling better. What's that you say? Dr. Flair's been involved in a cave-in? How awful. So have you come to rescue him then, I suppose? But I can't open this door without the Elder's Express. Oh, you have the permission? Well then, I mean, if you say so, you probably wouldn't lie to me. It's not like you're a stranger or anything. There are a lot of enemies running the abandoned Restini mine these days. The villagers don't go down there at all anymore, save for when they need medicinal herbs. And even then, it's usually just Dr. Flair himself, so do be careful down there, okay? Now, if you could, like, heal me, that'd be cool. Is there maybe like a magic Healy spring? Probably not. So we do probably want to go back to the village and heal up. We should probably end things relatively soon. I think if you do you heal if you just wait around in a village? You do. I think it's only, is it only in a village or is it outside too? Oh no, you passively heal even regardless. I think that's only in this game. I think in Ys 1, you only healed passively if you had the accessory. So we don't have to go back and heal at base every time. I could be wrong on that, I don't really remember. Maybe the accessory, because there is a thing you can equip that speeds up the rate of... Okay, well, you gotta like actually hit him from behind. Hit him from the back. He's too good. Okay, we have defeated him. So there's going to be a little bit of... So I think it is... It becomes a little untenable as you get more HP, but for right now, you know, we will have to take a breather, take some breathers to heal up. Is there like an item or anything over here? Got a Rhoda fruit? I don't remember what those are for. But we do have it. All your fruits are mine? Oh, okay. Yep. You just keep driving. Just keep juking. Okay, now 2 enemies at once is a bit of a problem, which is why we're going to run away and abort. And I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and cut things off here. A little short for this first video. I'll probably get like a level or 2 fighting those monsters outside, so that we can actually, you know, make it so you don't level in dungeons. That's what it is, or you don't regen in dungeons. So when you're outdoors, you get regen, but when you're in an actual enclosed space, you need the accessory that we won't get for a while. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for our first video of Ys 2. This LP won't be too long. Just for, I kind of mentioned at the start, it's a transitional LP. I would hope to be able to knock this out in under 20 parts. For reference, the Let's Play of Ys 1 was like 8 videos long. Probably won't upload these one a day, maybe one every other day. I'm not entirely sure. It's still going to be a little while for these videos start going up. Just kind of depends on how many I record in advance. This LP might actually, I don't know if it'll be fully pre-recorded, but a good chunk of it will be. But yeah, it's basically I just wanted to do something a little shorter in before starting the next Trails game. This LP shouldn't last too long, but yeah. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.